players are just walking by really good loot. We're talking about these new items that came with the Stella Montis map. Most of these recycled directly into some of the best gear in the game. So let's break each of these down so you don't miss out next time you're in Stella Montis.
Tux going topside. Let's do this.
Banditos, what up? Your boy Tux here with another Arc Raiders video. If you've been visiting Stella Montis, then you should see this stuff laying around all over the place. And for some reason, I'm seeing players just walk by this stuff. When I spawn in late and I go through rooms that have already been looted, I'm finding this stuff laying around and it's actually pretty darn key. And I'm going to show you why. Of course, all of these things have really good value. Stella Montis does a really good job of dropping epic loot. It's plentiful. If we look at the microscope and we recycle it, it will give us advanced mechanical components as well as magnets. Advanced mechanical components are key for crafting weapons. Advanced mechanical components are also required for crafting the magnetic accelerator. And magnets, you're going to need those for any of your MK2 augments. And I know you guys like the looting and the tactical version of that, so don't sleep on microscopes. So the next one I want to look at is the radio relay. So if we recycle this one, that's going to give us speaker components and sensors. Speaker components are one of the two key items you need to craft the photoelectric cloak, as well as the lure grenade. And the sensors for the Raider hatch key, as well as the explosive mine. So don't sell the Magnetron. If you recycle it, you can get springs that are going to help you craft weapons and magnetic accelerators, which also go to crafting weapons. The signal amplifier looks like a small thing that you might want to walk by, but if you take a closer look, it's going to give you electrical components, which are used to craft any of the augments at the MK2 level, the Jolt Mine, the Surge Shield Recharger, as well as advanced electrical components. You have the voltage converter, which is clutch for creating the heavy shield, as well as the showstopper. The mini centrifuge doesn't look exciting when you open it up in a drawer. However, those advanced mechanical components are really important into crafting any of these weapons like the Torrente, the Bettina, Osprey Renegade, Venator, and of course the magnetic accelerator. The Geiger counter, you might be tempted to sell, but I recommend dismantling it for more Exodus modules, which are used to craft the Tempest, Volcano, Hullcracker, Bobcat, and Snaphook. The frequency modulation box, I see this one getting left behind all the time, but if you recycle it, you're going to get advanced electrical components and speaker components. Now, first of all, the speaker components are going to go into the cloak as well as the lure grenades. The advanced electrical components are used to craft the MK3s, as well as the power rod, which are very valuable, which is used in the snap hook. Advanced electrical components are used to craft keys. So if you don't like losing your loot. Okay, let's take a closer look at the rotary controller. So if you recycle this one, that's going to give you electrical components and processors. So the processors are important for all of the augments at the MK3 level. Processors are also used for the trigger nade, and electrical components are used all over the place, including all of the augments at the MK2 level, the Jolt Mine, the Surge Shield Recharger, and more. The Spectrometer. This breaks down into the advanced electrical components, going into crafting any of the augments at the MK3 level, and don't forget about the power rod and the photoelectric cloak, as well as the Raider hatch key and the showstopper. And sensors are used, including the explosive mines, the Raider hatch key, and the tagging grenade. This combo together are the two things that you need in order to craft the Raider hatch key. You would just need two more sensors. So the flow controller, let's take a look at this. So this is going to give you advanced mechanical components used to craft really good weapons, as well as the magnetic accelerator. And then we see sensors again. So explosive mines, Raider hatch key, tagging grenade. So if you see any of these in Stella Montis or any other future map, don't just walk by these. Collect them, and I recommend recycling them over selling them because they're dishing out some pretty juicy stuff. Hope this helps, and if there's any other items you think the community needs to know about, let us know in the comments below. See you topside. Thank you for hanging out with me. If this one landed right, do me a favor. Smash that like, sub, and flip on notifications so you catch everything I'm cooking up next. Huge shout out to all you channel members and donors out there. You're the real MVPs, keeping Tux Nation rolling and growing stronger every day. If you're feeling the vibe, come join Tux's Players Club. Doors wide open for everyone. Kick it with hundreds of banditos powering this community and unlock a bunch of sweet perks, plus my raved about gamer music playlists. Perfect timing too. Fresh beat packs just dropped for the Bandido to the Bone level. We're talking regular waves of pure gaming music fire for our top supporters. Click join or the link in the description for the full scoop on everything. Seriously, jump in if it feels right. Can't wait to see you on the member side.
Wait, did we just become best friends?